Okay, so we are going to test Ruby out. We're actually testing Ruby out today on the obstacle courses because she's been practicing for a couple weeks. But if you didn't know anything about agility, okay, most important thing is that we want to keep your dog safe and you safe. So we're going to learn how to take the safe rein safely. Okay. Ruby, you ready? Come on, Ruby. All right, we're going to come over to this side. Come on, Ruby. All right, you're going to keep her on leash, okay, and we're going to spot her, okay? So you're going to go on one side, and I'm going to go on the other, okay, and don't let her fall off. And if you want her to take it nice and slow, if she's nervous at all, if she's not really too sure about it, we can start small and we can put little treats as we go off, okay? And you can bribe her with treats, everything. Since she's been through puppy class and she's not afraid to step on anything, let's see how she does, okay? And you want it nice and slow. You want her slow all the way to the end. Good job. All right, let's do that one more time.
Okay.
And let's switch sides this time. Come on, Ruby. There you go. Try to not have a tight leash at all. Let her take it. Yep. Good job, Ruby. Good girl. All the way off. Yes.
Yes, good girl.
All right, let's go ahead and try with no leash. Okay, she's picking this up fairly well. And we still want to spot her and we still want to stay with her though. Okay, so you still want to encourage her to go slow for now when we're learning. Okay, ready? There you go, yep. Just stay with her. There, perfect. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and okay, if she ever goes up, still spot her when she's learning. And you always want to do the whole thing. So if she starts it like that on her own, follow her, spot her until she's all the way off to the other end.
Okay.
Okay? You never want to ever take them off in the middle or let them jump off in the middle.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll just create problems for before. Let's switch spots again so that you get used to both sides. In the long run, you'll want to work both sides. Okay? All right.
Good girl. Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and try it then without me spotting.
Okay.
But still stay with her. Move evenly with her.
Good girl. Okay.
Good. Go ahead and do it, and you're on this side.
Come on, hon. Come here.
It's good that she likes it. Right now, in the training purposes, it's good that she really is liking it.
Good girl. Okay.
All right, go ahead and grab her leash again. I'll grab her leash. All right, so especially now that once she's going to start picking up speed, another safety thing is you want her to stop at the end, okay? You don't want her to fly off. In agility competitions, they got to touch, and for the obstacle course checkouts and all that, they have to touch in this section, okay? For dog scouts, they also have to touch the contact at the beginning, okay? So, to teach her this, do you have treats?
Yes.
Okay, treats are going to be useful here. All right, so we're going to lure her on, and you can lure her on, yep, there, just like that. And for her, because she's going to run fast, it's going to help if you have a 2 on, 2 off. So her 2 back feet are on, and you want her 2 front feet there, off.
Good girl.
And then you can reward. Okay, and rewarding on the floor.
Good girl. Okay.
There you go, yep. And always use a release word like that. Never let her get off on her own. All right, go ahead and try that 2 or 3 more times.
Good girl.
And don't forget to do it from the other side too. Once you do it from the other side once, you can go ahead and probably take the leash off.
Okay. So on this side. Here we go. Jump on. Yes. Good girl. Girl. Okay.
All right, go ahead and take her leash off and you can practice the contacts 1 or 2 times. All right, so while Ruby practices the contacts, if I were teaching this to a brand new dog who's never seen this before, it would take probably a couple different sessions, probably a couple weeks before the dog is comfortable and confident going over this and stopping at the end. Potential problems, if the dog is getting too much speed at the end, what I would do is use a target, so a little disc or something like that, and put it there and have treats. Okay, have treats already there, and so then the dog wants to stop and have treats. We're actually going to do an example of that. So if I can have a couple treats, I'm going to have you go to the other end. Okay, that's all I got. This works great with 2 people because if for some reason she doesn't take the obstacle, okay, let's say that she runs around, I'm going to cover these up and not let her get them. Okay, so it works really good with 2 people. If she takes the obstacle, she's going to come, hopefully stop and eat that treat again. All right, go ahead and send her out. Hey, friend. And see how she automatically stops at the end to eat that treat. All right, let's do that one more time, so go ahead and release her. That's okay, I got one. All right, go ahead and take her to the other side. We're going to switch sides because I want you to get even amount of practice on both sides. Same deal, because I broke that treat in half. Okay. All right, go ahead. Hey, friend.
Good girl.
Okay. All right.
Good dog.
Once the dog is comfortable with this, we would raise this up, which you will see when we come back, and we're testing Ruby out on the mini obstacle course. All right, we're going to go ahead and teach Ruby how to go through a tunnel. Okay. Do you have treats? Yes. You have treats. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take your puppy, okay, because she's going to come to you a lot sooner than she'll come to me. So you can go ahead and crouch down by that end. Come here, Ruby. All right, and we want her to see you and get her attention, get her excited, and call her. Ruby, come! All right. I'll take your puppy again. Okay. Come here, Ruby. All right, go ahead and get her attention.
Ruby, come! Good girl.
All right, why don't you come on over here and see if you can just send her in.
Okay.
Because she's going to pick up this really quick, obviously. She knows it.
Off leash, right?
It doesn't matter.
Tunnel!
She's going to that treat. Throw that treat down. All right, do it one more time. You on the other side. And she can, they can work both ways. So go ahead. We're just getting her nice and comfortable going through it.
Hello. Yes.
All right.
Good girl.
Let's see. We need you on this side, and we're going that way still. If you want to do it evenly.
Hello. Good girl.
All right. Go ahead and hold her. All right. We're gonna make this longer now, so that we can have a full-size tunnel. Before you send her through it, let me make sure this is still on the frame of the video camera here. All right, go ahead and send her through. She'll probably run right through.
Ruby, come. Yes, good girl.
If she weren't to run right through, we could backstep and have you call her again. Go ahead and send her through. Get her all nice and excited. All right, so then as we progress, what we're going to eventually do is we're going to put some bends in the tunnel. We'll do a U shape, and we'll have you call her through. We'll do an S shape, all kinds of things. For our purposes right now, though, we're just going to leave it just as is.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and train for a jump. We're going to start at a nice low height for her. And what I want you to do is just get a treat, and let's see if we can get her to jump over it by luring her. So bring her on over. Jump! Yeah, there you go. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and let's go ahead and see if you can, here, I'll hold her. Why don't you bring her over? No, let's keep her on for, so she doesn't run around yet.
Okay, Ruby, come!
There we go.
Yeah, girl.
Alright, go ahead and take it off. And make sure you stick nice and close to her and lure her. Make sure she knows that treat. Because we don't want her to run around it. So if she runs around it, she doesn't get a treat. Okay? Let me go to the other side, so one on each side so we can stop her if she does run around.
Ruby, jump.
Yes!
Good girl!
Nice job. Alright, do that one or two more times. The video only kind of shows jumping this way, so.
Jump!
There you go.
There, good girl.
Alright, let's switch so you're on this side.
Here, Ruby. Woo! You like this?
Alright, go ahead and why don't you back up a little bit and see if you can get a little bit of a running start and see if you can still get her to go over.
Ruby, here, jump!
There you go, that worked. That's alright, that's alright. We're not worrying about crosses and stuff like that yet.
Here, Ruby.
Alright, go ahead and send her over. And you want her always working either parallel or ahead, so if she'll take it ahead of you, that's okay.
Ruby, jump! Yes! Good girl.
There you go. Alright. We're gonna move our little video camera. We have a panel jump over here. Go ahead and try that. So now that Ruby's learned how to go over jumps, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add that variety. So right now Ruby's got the panel jump that she's gonna go over. And if for any reason the dog would be hesitant to do any of these, we can always do some regression and go back to luring, go back to blocking. Go ahead and try this jump now. Alright, so this jump right here, we have some wings. So this is going to mean that the handler is going to be a little bit farther away from her as she sends the dog over the jump.
Atta girl.
In future obstacle courses, we're also going to add in the tire and the broad jump and the double and the triple. You will see that in future videos.